Hello guys, it is your girl Justyn. Welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, this is probably gonna be another vloggy vlog, another spend the next several days with me. I feel like I've been doing those videos pretty often now, and honestly that wasn't really my intentions with where I wanted my channel to be right now, but just with everything that's going on right now, I feel like life is just kind of hard and there's a lot of things going on, a lot of like heaviness just in my personal life and whatnot. So I feel like I'm kind of just doing what I can do right now in this moment, which right now is just kind of filming a few little clips here and there of what's going, not really even what's going on in my life, but just some of the things that I am doing in my life. So I'm really hoping that eventually I can return to my normal programming, you know, talking about my recovery, my intuitive eating journey, my fitness, like just everything. The videos that I really truly love making and I really do want to make, but I just feel like right now things are so heavy in real life that I can't mentally handle bringing extra heaviness into what I'm doing online. Hopefully that makes sense. But anyway, I am currently dressed like this because I'm about to go work out. I just got some toothpaste on my leggings, so don't mind that. But I'm about to do some step aerobics, so just to let you guys know before I get started, my leggings are from Target. I had these on in my Target haul I filmed several months ago and I still love them. These are still like one of my favorite pairs of leggings. And then the sports bra is from Yvette Sports. This is probably one of my favorite ones from them because it goes so high up. So since I have a lot of yits and cleavage going on, I don't have to worry about anything spilling out. I am about to do a step aerobic workout exercise, which I don't believe I've talked about it on here yet. You know, my braids, I'm really ready to take them out, but I'm trying really hard. I want to at least have them last a month so they feel worth it, but don't mind that. Anyway, I have been doing step aerobics kind of on and off for about 2, maybe 3 months now, and I've really been enjoying it. It's similar to dancing, but not really quite like dancing. It's still very new and very different. It's been a very interesting experience learning how to do step aerobics because I just assumed that I was just gonna be so amazing at it, and then I tried it. No, you know, I wasn't amazing at it, but I didn't feel discouraged. Like, if anything, I felt encouraged to keep going and keep at it so that I could get better. So in case you don't know what step aerobics is, where is it? Oh, right here. You basically have this step and you do a bunch of varying movements and exercises with this step. So this is literally the only piece of equipment that you need, and you can get an entire workout just with this. So I'm finding out now after the fact that step aerobics is literally nothing new. Like, that has been a thing for like decades and decades. I don't know why, but I thought that was something new that my generation was doing, but no. But what is new, I guess, is the kind of style that I'm doing. So the one that I do is called extreme hip hop, and it was created by a fitness man. I don't know why I'm calling him like that. A man. His name is Phil Whedon. I'll put his Instagram up here if you're interested in checking it out. But basically, he does the step aerobics and he just brings a lot of flavor to it. Like, it makes it fun. So the premise is that you kind of pretty much have to learn what the call outs mean. So he will just randomly call different movements out. Here, I can maybe give you guys an example. Hopefully y'all can see. Let me back up. Also, I don't have shoes on yet, but you should have shoes with this. So he might be like leg curl. So you step up, do a leg curl, come back down. Step up, do a leg curl, come back down. And then you might be like side legs. So you step up, do a leg to the side, step up, do a leg to the side. So those are like really basic ones, but if you like watch them, baby girl, they be having people like doing turns, like going all kinds of crazy on here. I'm not at that level yet, but I hope to be one day. It is a calf muscle killer. The first time I did it, I actually went to a studio in town here in San Antonio, and it wasn't the next day, but the day after the next day, I woke up and I felt like I had bricks for calves. my calf muscles were so sore. They were so tight, and I don't know why, but I didn't think to like stretch it out or roll it out afterwards, which now I know that is definitely something that you need to do. But yeah, anyway, I'm about to do this. I'm gonna probably be posting some videos of me doing it, not only on here, but on my Instagram, just so that can be another part of my journey that y'all keep up with me on. I'm not the best at it right now, but I'm hopeful that like in a year from now, I can look back and be like, oh, okay, you've gotten a little bit better. So anyway, I'm gonna stop talking now and get to this. Enjoy the footage and enjoy the vlog. Alright guys, so I am done. I'm at least done with what all I can handle for one session. I am out of breath right now. I actually have a box fan. Don't mind the mess in the background, but it's propped up just to keep me cool. Our AC is back working, but I feel like my room is like one of the hottest rooms in the house. Like even before our AC went out, I always sleep with the fan, always have a fan going. I always feel like I'm just so hot. And so that's part of the reason why I wanted to work out inside, because it's literally, I think 97 degrees outside today, but even inside in my room, it's still hot. So I needed the fan to help keep me cool. Oh my gosh, I am sweaty. I love it. Anytime I'm like super sweaty after I work out, I just feel like I did something. Yeah, that's about it. I'm about to take a shower. I think I'm gonna try to get dressed and go to a store later on today. But yeah, I'll keep you guys updated on the rest of my weekend. All right guys, so I'm about to make myself something to eat. Honestly, this is probably the first time I've like cooked for myself in like well over a month. Probably even longer than that, but I am home alone right now, so I feel a little bit more comfortable doing that. If y'all watched my last video, then you know all about that. But on today's menu, well, first of all, I'm having Green Chef. Very special shout out to them. They are sponsoring today's video. If you know, you know. I have been using their meal kits for a pretty long time now. For my entree, I'm gonna do this cheesy artichoke beef patty. Originally, I just wanted to do this one, Brussels sprouts with the chicken with this lemon sauce, but I thought about it and I was like, I always do chicken. And don't get me wrong, I love chicken, but I kind of want to just try something new. So we're gonna go with the beef patties. Also, I know I like artichoke because I like having spinach and artichoke dip, but I've never had artichoke outside of that. So I'm kind of curious to see if I actually like artichoke for artichoke. Y'all know I'm on like this whole journey of like trying new things and trying to improve my palate. So anyway, without further ado, let's go ahead and get cooking. So if you're unfamiliar with Green Chef, they are a meal kit delivery service, USDA certified organic company. They have a wide array of dishes for a variety of different lifestyles to choose from, including vegan, vegetarian, paleo, and keto. Green Chef offers 9 recipes to choose from weekly within every single meal plan. Once you've chosen, the ingredients come pre-measured, perfectly portioned, and mostly prepped right to your door. All you have to do is follow the instructions given and prepare the meal. I've been in quite the funk lately with food, and I can just tell that my body has been craving fresher options. So having this meal kit do all of the hard work for me, it just makes it so much easier for me to nourish my body based on what it needs. All right guys, here is the final product. I am so excited to try this. I know for a fact, I already know I like this little topping avocado. You hear me, avocado, artichoke, and Parmesan cheese dip thingy. And I know that because I had to stop myself from eating it while I was cooking. So I'm excited to see how it pairs with the meat. Here. Oh my gosh, I'm so glad I decided to make this one. 10 out of 10, for sure. Now I'm really excited because I know I like artichokes on their own, like outside of the dip, because I was just eating some of that. So that gives me one extra healthy-ish thing to add to my palate. Originally, this meal came with cauliflower rice and a kale side dish, but instead I decided to substitute it with broccoli cheddar rice and some regular sweet peas. I kind of felt like I was more in the mood for something, I don't know if starchy is the word, but once I went into the pantry and I saw the bag of rice, I knew for sure that's what I wanted. And of course, this journey is all about being in tune with my body, honoring my cravings, yada yada. So yeah, that's another cool thing about Green Chef. Whenever you get your meal kits, you can mix and match them themselves, or if you just want to use their entree, or if you just want to use their sides for a night, you can totally do that. I mean, they give you the instructions kind of like a guide, but at the end of the day, if you want to mix it up to whatever works best for you, you can totally do that. All right guys, I have finished all of my food. That was delicious, like no cap. Probably the best meal that I've had, that like I myself made, one of my fancy meals. So I'm definitely gonna be saving this because with these ingredients, I think that this is something I can easily recreate on my own. But yeah, if y'all are interested in trying out Green Chef, now is actually the time to do so because they gave me a $100 off coupon code. This is the first time I've seen it be $100. So if you are interested, you can go to greenchef.us/Justyn'sJourney100 and make sure you enter in the promo code Justyn'sJourney100 to receive $100 off of your order plus free shipping. And again, thank you so much to Green Chef for sponsoring today's video. All right guys, so it's actually been several days since I last picked up the camera. I am up bright and early this morning because, drum roll please, your girl officially got a job. I know. Now before y'all get excited, unfortunately it's not even like a permanent job. This is literally only a 2-week project, so it's very temporary, but nonetheless I'm excited. Y'all know, if you know, you know, like I've been struggling so bad to find a job, and even though this really doesn't feel like I found a job because it's only 2 weeks and then I'm gonna be back in the same boat, I'm just excited to even have this opportunity. So basically what I'm gonna be doing is I'm gonna be handing out laptops and Chromebooks to school kids. So it sounds pretty simple and easy. We'll see, hopefully. I'm a little tiny bit nervous right now just because I've been like outside of the workforce for so long. I thought about it last night, and literally next month makes a full year since I quit my job. So like a full year of me being a full-time content creator, a full-time YouTuber, and a full-time outside of the workforce. So even what I have on right now, like, okay, I'm trying to be on like my professional stuff. But yeah, I stopped by Chick-fil-A to grab me some breakfast just so I could have something on my stomach. But literally as I was in the drive-thru line, my stomach started acting up, which I'm hoping that's just nerves and like I'm not actually gonna not be feeling well today, because today is not the day. But yeah, I'm excited. I'm actually here almost 25 minutes early, which is like unheard of for me. I am somebody who is late everywhere I go. And so I see there's a Target right across the street. I think I'm gonna just run in there and like grab me maybe like a Lunchable, a bag of chips. I probably should have gotten like a banana from the house. I don't know what's gonna be like the eating setup, and for some reason like that's my biggest fear, is that I'll be like stuck in there like if we're not allowed to leave. But if they don't have food, then like I won't have any food, and then I will freak out and I don't want to pass out, you know? That's like my mentality right now. So I think I'm about to run in there, grab me something to eat, and I will catch you guys at the end of the day. Hopefully I have good news to share with y'all on how my day went. All right guys, so it's literally 2 days later. Is that right? No, it's just the next day. So what had happened was, my first day was interesting. It wasn't bad, like the job itself, it's really not that hard of a job, but I was not expecting to be on my feet as much as we were, and I tried to, you know, look professional, and so I wore some flats that literally had hardly any support because I just never wear flats. And by the end of my shift, I literally had blisters on my feet. So my feet were done for. I felt like I was there all freaking day. I was just like, I don't remember work feeling this long, you know? I don't know if I'm just so used to working from home and just doing things on my own time and, you know, not having to stay somewhere for that long. But that was like my biggest con, was just probably at least 4 hours before we left, I felt like I was past ready to go. So anyway, I had mixed feelings about it once I got home. A part of me was like, maybe I'm just not cut out for this, and I just was like, but you've been complaining that you can't find a job and you've been wanting a job so bad. So like I felt guilty for feeling this way about finally getting a job, you know. But anyway, I went home, I had something to eat for dinner, and I actually had several things that I needed to do once I got to the house. I sat in the bed, and what was only supposed to be like a little 15-minute chill session, you know, just scrolling on my phone, collecting my thoughts, just chilling for a minute, turned into me full-blown going to sleep, the blinds wide open, me still in my work clothes. I woke up around 2:30 this morning, like just so confused and did not know what was going on. So I've been up since, it's currently 5:30 p.m. I've been up since 2:30 this morning because since I didn't get the stuff done that I needed to get done last night, I had to do it this morning. And so anyway, today was my second day and I did feel like it got better. I knew to wear tennis shoes, which my feet feel so much better. I'm thankful for that. And I guess just because like I knew more about what we were doing and what to expect with the hours, it got better. I think overall I still really don't want to work a full-time job because I'm not gonna lie, it's hard doing that when you also have a, I wouldn't even call YouTube my side hustle because at this point YouTube is my full-time job, but like to literally work for 9 hours out of the day, but the commute alone makes it about 10.5 hours that you're gone from your home. But then you also need to get a decent enough amount of sleep. Like you only have a few hours left in the day to get like your passion project done. And I know I'm probably like preaching to the choir. I know y'all already know about this. Like I kept repeating that phrase, like be careful what you wish for because you just might get it. And I was wondering, I'm like, is this supposed to be a reality check that this is really not what I want to do? So let me get my act together. I don't know. But anywho, I'm at Sonic right now, if you can't tell. What's normally a 30-minute drive home is now a 45-minute drive home because it's 5 o'clock traffic. So I am really, really hungry. So I figured I would just grab me a little snack and a drink so that I can at least sip on something while I'm stuck in traffic. So yeah, that's the update. I'm still very, very grateful that I was even allowed this opportunity. And you know, I'm not really like a kid person. Like I love my baby sister, but honestly before her, like I was very adamant about I do not really like kids. But it's like, it's cute being like in the school and like seeing the kids, and I don't know, a part of me is almost like reliving my own childhood. And I'm listening to like how the teachers talk to the kids, and I just know like something so little can be so impressionable to them. Like I know when people have kids, they say like they almost, there's like a better way of saying it, but they almost like relive life because like you see life differently like through your child. But I almost felt like I was looking at things so much differently like through those children, just because I'm not like around that many kids obviously very often. So anyway, I'm talking too much. I'm about to get on this road, just got my food, so yeah, I'll catch you guys later. All right guys, it has literally been 4 days since the last time that I filmed. I feel like every time I try to do a vlog or like a spend the weekend with me, it's always supposed to either be 1 or 2 days of filming, but it ends up being like an entire week's worth of footage. Anywho, but I have officially finished my first week of work. It has been interesting. It's been a lot of mixed feelings. Sometimes I'm super happy that I'm there, and then other times I just wish that I wasn't, and I wish I could have that time to put into my YouTube channel. But then at the same time, I don't feel like I'm in a place right now where I can really film, so I'm also relying on the job. But it's just a whole bunch of stuff. But overall, my feelings toward it are still pretty positive. I am a little sad though that next week is my last week, because I mean, I've already gotten a chance to like bond with the people there, and I've just gotten used to going there and seeing the kids and stuff. So in one way, I'm glad it's only 2 weeks so that I can return to like my regular programming, because y'all, I am so tired every single time I get off of work. It's literally like you got 2 hours and it feels like you need to get ready for bed. And on top of being tired, I got brand deals I'm trying to do. I got other stuff that I already had pre-obligations to. So in that sense, I'm glad I only have 1 more week, but I'm also kind of sad because I'm like, I just know it's gonna put me back in that same position where I'm looking for a job. So anyway, that's the update with that. Right now though, let me take my AirPods out. I feel like I'm screaming because I can't hear myself. Okay, so I want to go ahead and address the elephant in the room, and that is, if you haven't noticed already, my comment section is turned off. It is disabled. If I do everything right, you guys should not be seeing any comments or any comment box for you to be able to comment anything on there. So I made the executive decision several days ago that this is what needs to happen. I don't think at this point it's even like if I want it to happen or anything like that. Like this needs to happen. I feel like the reasons are pretty obvious if you have been keeping up with my channel. The hate, the negativity, the just flat out, I don't even know how to describe it, but it has to stop. For the sake of my mental health, it needs to. This is something that I have been considering for several months now. I've been going back and forth with the idea, and I'm gonna be honest, there's been like two main reasons why I did not want to turn off my channel comments. Number one is because at the end of the day, this is my job. This is how I make a living, is making these videos. And in order for the video to do well, the engagement factor, so engagement is people liking the video, people commenting with the video, people sharing the video, anything like that. In order for the video to do well, those analytics and metrics have to be in good standing. So I've always felt like, okay, if I take away the comments, then my channel is just gonna tank. And honestly, it probably will. It probably will. It's probably not going to do as well because I've taken away that piece of the puzzle, and yeah, that just kind of sucks. I mean, regardless if you like it or not, if you agree with it or not, this is how I make a living, and so those are certain things that I do have to concern myself with. The second reason, and probably the most important reason, is because even though the reason I am turning off my comments is because of all of the negativity, on the flip side, I also receive a ton of positivity. I feel like I do have a really, really great support system online, and as you guys know, I really don't feel like I have hardly any support system in real life when it comes to like this journey and everything. So a big reason why I still haven't turned it off to begin with is because I do like going on there and seeing the people who are supportive and who do have nice, like, well thought out feedback, and even people who might not necessarily agree with what I'm doing, they still come here to understand and be respectful and just not make me feel like a miserable human being. I wish there was some way where I could literally filter it out, where I could only see those comments, and like the naysayer and the negative people, they can, like, those comments can go elsewhere, but that's impossible. I can't even just read and pay attention to those while ignoring those. Like I have to read the comment in order to know what it's gonna say, and I wish I could be one of those YouTubers who just don't care. It seems like they're not even human, like they could care less what anybody got to say about them. But I think right now I'm just in such a vulnerable place. I feel like I'm in a very low place right now, and I can't handle it anymore. I've been trying, and no, I feel like this is a big grown-up decision and a big awakening call on my part, and I'm deciding to just put my foot down and prioritize my mental health over vanity metrics or even the online support. But you know what, I remember saying something like that on Twitter, and somebody responded to me and said, like, you know, the people who really do support you, they'll find a way to make sure you know that they are supportive. So either through my Instagram, TikToks, all of that stuff will still be open. It's just YouTube that's shutting down, which is so interesting how different people's feedback is based on the platform. On Instagram, I could count on one finger how many like nasty negative things I've gotten since doing this new journey on Instagram. Everybody's positive, everybody is sweet on Instagram, and you know what, I'm pretty sure not everybody on my Instagram agrees with what I'm doing, but I feel like if they don't agree, they just don't say anything, or they'll unfollow and go on with their business. TikTok is pretty much the same way. I don't feel like people are really even that invested on me on TikTok, but it's rare that I have people go out of their way to tell me how they feel on TikTok. YouTube, and it's so sad because this is where I started. I feel like YouTube is my baby. YouTube is my #1 priority thing. I don't know what it is, but the comments are just so out of hand, and what's crazy is I truly feel like most people don't think that they're being out of hand, because you have some people just being completely like outrageous, saying super derogatory things, whatever. That's one thing, but then this other humongous spectrum of my comment section is people who think they're being helpful by literally telling someone who is in eating disorder recovery to go back on a diet in the sake of being concerned for my health. I'm not going to even get into it because I feel like I've made myself very, very clear. That's another reason why I'm just deciding to turn off the comments, because I don't want to keep receiving the same feedback, because I know this about myself. I'm a type of person who likes to over explain. I overthink a lot of things in my head, and I'm tired of the repetition. Like, I feel like I say something and then people get it misconstrued, or they misunderstand what I'm trying to say, and then I feel like I have to almost re-say it again or reframe it again. And it's just like, at this point, I've been repeating myself too many times. I have said it 50,000 times before. This is no longer a weight loss journey. I am not trying to lose weight. So I am going to say it here one more time. If you are here to watch me lose weight, if that is what you're primarily here for, you are in the wrong place. That is not what I am trying to do. I am focusing on my mental health. I am focusing on healing my relationship with food. So with that being said, I don't get why people are still attaching me to weight loss. You're not gonna lose weight eating like that. Oh, that's not gonna work for you for weight loss. You would lose weight so much faster doing XYZ. Like, I'm just over it. And it's not only like just one person saying that comment. A lot of the times, actually most of the times, it's not even like that Jim Bob left a really nasty comment on my video. It's Jim Bob plus like the 57 other people who liked his comment, which to me, to the creator, that makes me feel attacked, almost like I'm getting jumped or something, because it's no longer just Jim Bob. I feel like it's Jim Bob plus 57 other people. I know there's a lot of silent people who maybe don't comment harsh things, but will purposely go and like every harsh comment that they see. And I'm over it. This is me taking my voice back. I want to make my videos from now on out be just a listening experience. It's no longer going to be feedback, because I feel like I personally can't handle it. And just me taking accountability in like myself. I don't like the fact that the comments affect me so much. Like, I wish, I mean, sometimes I go through phases where sometimes I'm just so numb to it because I'm getting them so often that it's just like, oh, well, that's another person calling me a fat ass, whatever. But then there's other times where they really do affect me, and they hold weight. And I want to get to the point where they don't matter regardless if people are being positive or negative, because at the end of the day, my validation in myself is the only validation that matters. And something that I really had to like think deep about is the fact that, you know, with this journey, I already know, I am 100% positive that most people are not gonna look at what I'm doing right now as a success unless this journey ends in me losing weight. Even though for me personally, if I stopped tomorrow having disordered eating, if I stopped having any issues with food tomorrow, if I had all of my mental health in check, if I was doing everything great tomorrow but didn't lose a pound, I would be okay. I would be fine. I would be living my best life. But I would still come on here and be looked at as a failure and have really nasty comments thrown my way because y'all don't see my body size shrinking. So because I know that piece of information, I know that I can't put my worth and my value in other people, because I know I'm never gonna make other people happy, at least not 100%. So this is also kind of like a learning experience, a training experience for me to, I guess, get back to the point where other people's judgment and comments about me no longer affect me. So yeah, from here on out, that is the decision that I've made. I don't think this will be a forever thing, but I definitely think it's gonna be a while before I open them back up. It'll probably be based on me once I feel comfortable enough to say what I need to say and say it and mean it and not overthink it, or not feel like I need to over explain based off of how other people are going to perceive what I'm trying to do or say. So that is that. I'm gonna leave it there. I wish I could ask you guys what you think, but that is no longer. So if you like this video, you can still like it. Please give it a big thumbs up, and as always, please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Join me on this journey, and I will catch you in my next video. Bye guys.